My name is Malik. Nice to meet Juan. Ooh, okay. I got two memories there of Tita. I got two of them, right? I won't see them yet. We got the mini games, right? Yeah. Not yet, not yet. And I need to breathe. I need adrenaline. Okay, so rounds. Somehow the air feels so much fresher without those damn EDF goons polluting it. But while we may have managed to get city back, we are not out of the woods yet. Are we out of the woods? Are we out of the... Either way, this is the decisive moment. I can go and fight on the front lines with you guys, but I'll give my job my all. Nobody has technology roof. Ah, yeah, I'm using sunglasses. Oh! Let me begin by saying that I commend each of you for a job well done in freeing the city. Civilians' casualty and property damage are both lower than expected. We couldn't ask for a better result. However, we now find ourselves faced with an even greater task. The retributed tower must not be allowed to fire again, or else all of Zemuria will be plunged straight into chaos. I realize facing another crisis so soon with little room to breathe may be demoralizing. Nevertheless, times like these are when we must show the world just how strong crossbelly and resilience is. Our pride is just as firm as any great nation, even when we don't have a state to call our own. Isn't that right? Would you look at that? Old Pierre's got some spine in him after all. I'll say, it's hard to deny at this point. Oh my god. He's right, we have to give this everything we got. It's far too early to be relaxing. I'll do whatever needs to be done in order to keep Crossbell safe. We can't let that thing fire again. Crossbell's future depends on it. Dude, oh my god. I can't say I'm not nervous, but we can't afford to tool our thumbs given the stakes. Liberating the city was exhausting, but I have plenty of rest since I'm ready to get back to work. I'm ashamed to admit that I sided with the Supreme Leader myself for a while, but Crossbell is our city, and because how much Crossbell has been through, goddamn, they don't let them breathe. They're kind of the center of Zemuria, right? If I think about it. We got the demos, we got this now. A lot going on here. Hooray the police, hooray for the CGF, and hooray for the SSS. We Crossbillions believe in you all. Hello everyone. There's an emergency meeting going on at the moment in the police station. We'll play our part as best we can, so good luck out there. Thank you. Well, I'm going in. I think. When he say like, oh okay. We have confirmed the Ebon Force's removal operation. The 2nd Division will now focus on providing support to the CGF as they begin their preparations. I'm leaving the finer details to the team leaders. Do what you gotta do to get the job done. Let's put an end to this and take back Crossbell. As for you and me, Raymond, we got a meeting in the 1st Division schedule. Yeah, Chief. 2nd Division had its hands full. Let's work just as hard as they are. Ah. No one here? No, okay. My phone always
How
falls when there's no protection on it. Moving on. Hey guys. What are you all up to, Emma? Is this related to that dance? It is. We were just investigating the effect of its curse-like power. Elliot and I bumped into them while patrolling the city. I was also looking into how the citizens are faring as I was following the flow of the Septium's veins. The brainwashing that has mostly vanished now that the Supreme Leader has been removed and the mask has been destroyed. That's a relief to hear. I'm more worried about how you are doing. Has the assimilation phenomenon gotten any worse since the last time we spoken? No, it's not a problem for now at least. I can still control my power too. Is this really all because you face with your doppelganger? Nothing like this happened to Rufus. That's what's got me confused. Not only did that other Ring's appearance bug me, but there was something off about him. He was bizarrely lifelike. I can't shake the feeling that he wasn't just a copy. Why would Ring be a special case? There has to be something to it. I imagine it's because he has a key role when it comes to the tower, but I can't say anything beyond that. Regardless, I agree that there is something ominous at work that we are missing. Whoever this imposter is, we'll have to face him eventually if it's going to block our path. And when we do, we'll have to fight not just to save Ring, but the entire war. No pressure. We did manage to overcome even the Great Twilight. We can do this. If you feel like anything about your condition has changed, you had better tell us. Don't worry, I will. Thanks everyone. Listen to you all as saccharine as ever. Then again, here I am, helping to say the word to. Life sure is strange. A sea or crow. I suppose neither of us can afford to die out here. We need to keep living for the sake of our lost comrades. There's still a lot of sin to atone for. You are preaching to the church, sister. I already died on, so I know I'm not going to waste my second chance. Let's get this done and make our old friends proud. Dude, God. Of course we know the other Ring is the Ring of the first ending and parallel wars. What if? I don't know how to call that. Oh, hello everyone. Speaker McDowell is in the middle of a conference in the Civic Center. I can't help with that, of course, but I did want to do something for him, so I came to buy an acerbic tomato shake. That's really considerate of you. I'm sure he must give you a helmer no end of grief, but I feel better knowing he has you in his corner. So please keep looking for him. But of course, I'll be praying for your safety too. Ah! Okay. The situation in the city hasn't fully calmed down yet, so maybe I'll have to evacuate again. But standing around doing nothing was really starting to get to me, so here I am doing business again. If I was to recommend one of our drinks over the others, I'd be the Arberic Tomato Shake. One sip of this and you'll be ready to run a marathon. Oh, girl! Are you sure? This is a shh. Oh, absolutely. I know how hard you are all working for the good of Crossbell. Hopefully the intense bitterness of this will bring you all together as one. Anyone who's never tried some is welcome to have a little taste too. Well, a little won't hurt. Wow, it's bitter, but it's also delicious. You may wanna see a doctor about your taste, but girl, I can't stomach another sip. LP never ceased to amaze, undisturbed. Nadia didn't seem fazed by it either. Be like, he's busy. I'm like, I don't care. I'm going in. Being held in the same room as the secretary from Calvar was an uncomfortable experience, let me tell ya. I'm just glad that the city was liberated a lot faster than I expected it to be. It sounds like we have the Ashen Chevalier and many of my other countrymen to thank for that. I hear Lecter Arundel and the RMP are taking part in the operation to silence that tower as well. So as Secretary of the Empire, I can afford to sit idly by. I need to do what I can to restore peace. I'm so glad the Ebon Forces' occupation of the region is finally at an end. Our problems aren't over yet, but right now I need to focus on getting the Civic Center ready for visitor once more. I honestly feared the worst when the city was occupied. I'm so glad Crossbell is free once more. I can't wait for this building to be full of energy and joy again. Oh hey guys, it's good to see you all. Same you, sir. We're going around getting ready for the operation right now. Are you exchanging information with our fellow from the Empire? That's right, I want to learn more about the situation there directly. I'm happy you choose to speak with us too. To put it simple, the destruction of Juno has everyone in the Empire in a state of shock. Dad has issued a statement and is appealing for calm through radio broadcast, but it's a lot to ask in times like this. I can confirm that the 4 great houses have just had their own remote conference as well. They have all agreed to do what they can to keep the country calm, with Marquis, Arms, Ragnar, and Badal taking charge. But they will only be able to keep things in check for so long, especially when it comes to people's feelings. That's true. With the war so fresh in people's memory, it's hard to imagine everyone to feel angry about what happened. Yeah, and that anger is going to be direct right at the United Nations, and by that, I mean Crossbell. Right now it sounds like people are more confused than mad, but that's likely going to change in time. I will wager so. But if people start taking a hard stand on Crossbell, that's only going to play right in our enemy's hand. Humans are so foolish. Why point the finger at Crossbell for this when the United Nations is clearly to blame? Of course, the very idea of a United Nation is a clear symbol of humanity foolishness in itself. I say that fully aware it is very much something that I will think of. You sure you wanna be the one to say that? You truly are unbelievable, Rufus. I don't know, I like seeing how he seems to finally having given the specter of his past the boot. I will not be so sure about that. Regardless, Mr. Speaker, while I will admit this suggestion comes from a man as foolish as any other. If you truly love Crossbell, you must follow your heart and walk the road you believe in without ever hesitating. People harbor more than just foolishness inside, and there is a sort of trust that can come from using one other too. So I will suggest you use any means you can to make your hopes a reality, including using us for your own ends. Gosh, that's encouraging to hear from you. Honestly, one day you will learn to be straight with your feelings. is right through. Feel free to involve us in achieving your goals however you wish. We'll be happy to contribute. Perhaps you are all right. Then allow me to tell you exactly what shape my dream for the future takes. I wish for Crosswell to be a state that works for harmony hand in hand with its neighbors, not one that asserts itself over them. With so many people from other countries cooperating with us now, it feels as though my dream has already been half granted. But our goal is yet to be fulfilled, achieved. So I hope I can continue to count on you to help bring about a future where we can straight ahead side by side. Yes, of course, gladly we'll do all we can, sure. Yeah. Ah, boo. We're done here? Okay. It's right now, Ren is not with us. Boo, neither Joshua and Stella. That big takeaway after everything is that at its best it's free. I made an Imperial, but I love this place just as much. And I plan to use my hostess skills the most to keep the city fun and flirty. You go, girl? It did take long for this district to get back into business after the occupation ended. I know the mess hasn't been fully cleaned up yet, but every little bit of progress is good, right? The EDF out, and that means we can finally open up our doors again. Time to bring in the customers. I'm under house's arrest here with my Imperial Secretary. My ward being liberated is wonderful and all, but where do we go from here? There's so much to think about. Calvarian. I need to figure out what to put down in my report. Calvarian. Thank you for telling me. Hey there, wanna play? Ooh. The occupation over An Barca Casino back in business. Wanna come in for a game? Ooh. I don't know. What it was that? Did he sell? Exchange stuff? I ran into Lecter outside earlier. I didn't even recognize him with his vacation attire on. But you know, I always did think he and Mr. Drake are a lot alike. You can just by glaze that they are no average choice. I hope he visits again one day. Ooh. Okay. Okay, no, never mind. I took refuge inside the staff's break room here at Drake's Instincts for the last week. It was actually quite fun living here, if you can believe it. What a unique experience it made for. Ooh! Drake has always been the caring source, so it was just like him, he'd do anything for an old friend. Wait a sec, I thought I recognized you. Ray Tarosa, how have you been? I've been well, Landy. You seem to have been doing well yourself these last couple of years. I'm sure you still have plenty of work to do, but what do you say to catching up once this is over? We can play a few hands together. You're on. I really like that, but the loser is buying the drinks. Rayterosa's poker face always was acute above the rest. I may be a dealer, but I'm a gambler at heart. There is much I can still learn from her. Ooh. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, wait. Okay, it's not changing. As I understand it, the fate of Crosswell rests on all of your shoulders, doesn't it? I can't imagine what it's like to carry such a heavy burden or how difficult it would be to stop such a frightening weapon. Nevertheless, I know I'm not the only one in the city willing to be on your success. I've no doubt you will come out victorious. And when you do, I hope you come visit us for some well-earned rest and relaxation. We're happy to have you. What was that? We're happy to have you. Ooh. I came rushing over to play the second I heard the casino was back open for business. I've got days worth of gambling to make up for. Crossbell just isn't the same without its wild side, if you ask. Well, if it is in the SSS. I believe I speak with all of us when I say thank you for freeing our city once more. I'm sure it couldn't have been easy. I also understand Miriel was seriously wounded and was only finally transported to a proper hospital a little while ago. Landy, you had better not have been putting too much on your shoulder again. I have enough things to worry about on my plate. It's good you're there. Anything you have to say yourself? Lay off, will ya, Drake? Sorry if I had you clutching your pearls in fear. I already got another talking to from Captain Crossbell over here. Still hasn't had as bad as when I ran off a few years ago. I'm glad to hear it. I'll give you credit where it's due. You have been growing as a person, alongside that tab you still owe me. I like to think I have everyone around me to thank for that. The growing part, not the drinking part, I mean. Still, I'm sure you know how it is for us, there's always unfinished business. I will drop to unwind a little once this mess is finally behind us. Who knows? May even pay off a little of the tab while I'm at. You and I both know that won't be happening, but fine. I'll pour you a drink, make sure to bring Miriel with you too. Ooh. I'm glad you understand that I have a relationship. It's very good. We haven't ended the entertainment district, so respect, please. Ah, wait, we haven't entered the hotel. And we haven't got to Arkansas. Okay. We may under house arrest, but the staff have been great care of me while I've stayed here. They are all nice, and the service on the wall is beyond true. I'm especially impressed with Dario. He always knows just what to recommend with relaxing scent to soothing music. Not to mention he has quite the eye for beauty, a fit for someone so young. I couldn't have asked for a better attendant. It's fair to say that this insurrection has done considerable damage to the local economy. Yet even Leticia, our manager, is prioritizing the satisfaction of our guests over our own profits. So that's what the rest of us are focusing on now, doing everything we can to ensure our guests have a pleasant, comfortable stay. I got the tree, so I don't need to sleep. Oh wait. For a moment I'm like, what the hell is that? Just 6 months ago, Dario was so awful. He tried to hit on me and harass me when he stayed. Okay. But now, it's completely different. Just goes to show people really can change if they put their mind to it, I suppose. He still has a habit of letting bad language slip out, and he's not as direct about his feelings as I like, but maybe that's all part of his charm in the end. If that tower really is going to fire off more divine lighting, it may be safe to stay in Crossbell and return to Calvar. Ooh, but really worry about my family back in Crossbell. It's hard being apart from them. I really like to get back to Calvar already, but the trains still aren't running. I'll either have to wait until the lines are restored or take the long way by bus. Decisions. Too much Calvar. Darius continuing to do outstanding jobs despite how crazy things are right now. It's amazing to see just how much he's grown since he came to the hotel. It will be nice finally have something positive to report to his father, President Gisak. I say that. Bah, these people think kissing my ass for a job well done is enough to put me on a good mood. Ooh yeah. But don't get the wrong idea, I'm not feeling cheery or anything. Can a guy home in peace just because he wants to? Huh. As soon as the ADF siege ended, the house arrest put in place for civilians was lifted as well. It seems that progress toward restoring the local transportation network continues to proceed slowly. As a result, quite a few people are still having trouble returning home, wherever in Crossbell or abroad. In the meantime, we are allowing those who need a place to stay remain here, completely free of charge. Ooh. Call it a gut feeling, but I think we as fans put too much pressure on Lady Lilia in the past. I just got a good look at her a second ago, and she looked like a huge weight and being lifted off her shoulder. I'm so glad. As fans, we have to make it clear that we'll always love and support Lady Ilia now and in the future, no matter what she does. And now that she's back with Arkansas, I can't wait to keep cheering on until my lungs give up. Ilia as the Dusk Dancer was. Without our son, we can't have our beloved Moon Princess in Relandirisha. Sully, Eugene, Theodore, Peel, Celine, and Nikolai too. They're only going to keep improving as the years go on. Get ready because the gold era of Arkansas has only just begun. I can't believe how lucky I am to be able to breathe the same air as them. Ilia really is beautiful at the dust. That's why I create a Soleil ice cream. A delicious treat that made fiery hot even if it's actually cold after being mixed with Fiera red fruit. Get a scoop of the show your love for Ilia and the rest of Arkansas. I thought you were going me to give it for free like the others. A whole lot of people saw that broadcast. The reactions were absolutely wild. It reminds me all over again just how powerful a performance can be. Too many people are cheering me on for me to abandon all hope. I gotta give my all towards getting Arkansas up and running again. Why you are angry? I knew Ilia was acting strange, but all I could do was watch. I'm a real failure as her manager. but now isn't the time to be drowning in regret. I need to stand tall and do whatever I can for this theater, for every one of us in Crossbell. Can I? Yeah. Hi, please. Hi, Eugene. It's nice to see you. Risha, when did you get here? We just finished taking apart of all the equipment the soldiers brought in, but there's still a ton to do. They want to do this whole big show to raise morale in anticipation of going to war with neighboring nation. My memories are a little messed up, but I guess we're here helping them. Everything from setting up the station, getting the lighting perfect, and now we gotta put it all back in place. I honestly have no clue why we did all that, but it's done for now, so now we have to focus on our dream of a Million Nights performance. Exactly, we can't afford to sit with our hands tied when we got a real show to deliver. But did Risha, Theodore, or the SSS, we got a ton of rivals, and I don't intend to let a single one of them show me up. Good, show me what you can do. We're rooting for you to do your part. No. Yes. I can't believe I cooperated with the Airborne Defense Forces, and we were going to perform to raise morale for the soldiers? It may sound hypothetical coming from me now, but I never want to perform in support of war. We have to get things back to normal as quickly as possible. By the way, there's something I've been rather curious about. That young lady, is she? No, not even a master of his craft could make a doll that looks so human. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say something so strange. It's alright. Oh yeah, they are partnered up with Rosenberg's studio before. It only makes things more confusing if we clarify things. I'm embarrassed to say my memories of late have been kind of fuzzy. I apparently made old costume for the trouble while the city was occupied. I've even made one for the Dust Dancer. I can't believe I made things in support of the Supreme Leader. It's awful, even I'm getting rid of it all ASAP. The craftsmanship is pretty nice though, huh? It'd be a huge waste to throw out such a nice costume. Actually, yeah, let me just store them away for another day. Hey, yeah, how are you guys doing? I hear from Sully that Ilya's resting at the hospital. This is all because you never gave up on her, Risha. That's our moon princess. You are just too cool for your own good, and our good too. No, all I did was focus on our dance. But thank you. You sure did, and there's no way I could watch that and not get fired up. Things may still be a mess right now, but once all calms down, we gotta get this show on the road. Everyone's doing what they can to help right now. So don't worry about us, alright? You and the SSS go do what needs to be done. I'm going to take this time to polish my skills and catch up to your amazingness. I will hold you both to that then.